I just want to show you my one day saving unboxing. I have taken them out of the crinkly packages apart from one, so you don't have to deal with tons of crinkling, but I want to show you what they gave me. So they gave me some items to test out and have a look at, and all I have to do is film an unboxing video and I get to share them with you. I always pick things that I am going to use, and these are beautiful. So I'm going to turn you around and show you. What I will do is link these products below for you as well. So here are the 3 products I've chosen. Now you know what these are if you watched me talking about the Black Friday event that they were holding. And so this is my gorgeous bag. Isn't it lovely? It's really nice. I like how it looks. It's beautiful colours. It's looking on my screen more blue. In real life it's more teal. I don't know. Oh, it's coming up really blue. It's not. It's like a greeny colour, so I don't know if that's going to reflect well. Anyway, it is green. Here's the inside. It has the eyelet holes at the top, so if you're working colour work, you can have the colours coming out the top, or you could just have, I mean, I don't know whether I'll use them apart from in the car, but I probably would just use one at a time. But yeah, if you're at home, then you can have your colour work coming out, can't you? It's quite a lot of space in here. I'm going to fill it up with scrap balls, and I'm going to make scrap hats and scrap mittens. And then the front pocket here, this is where, it's a lovely big pocket. There we go, I've opened it for you. This is where I'm going to keep all my needles and crochet hooks, you know, like little notions that I need for it, my sewing needle, my scissors, all that type of thing I'm going to keep in the front. Hand cream, because you always have to have hand cream with all the bags, don't you? And probably a lip balm as well. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that bag. So that is going into 2025. I'm going to constantly have a scrap project on the go. My plan is 1 year, at some point I can start selling things that I make and do craft fairs and stuff like that. So I just want to start bulking up now and getting some products made up. This is another item I have chosen, these beautiful handmade buttons. And when I showed them before, someone kindly suggested that you varnish them, because if you varnish them they last in the wash as well. But I was thinking like I could put these on cardies, in which case then maybe I would varnish them. But also I was thinking that I could have these when I make things, and you could just put some ribbon through and have that on the front, like handmade with love as part of the packaging. I think they're really sweet, and they're such a good size. So I'm really pleased with them. They're all very, very smooth. Very, very smooth. But I have got wooden buttons, and they have like the printed front, and they wash up okay. Some of them the fronts come off a bit, but yeah, one of them I made my cardie myself, a cardie with lots of buttons when I went into hospital to have my little boy, and the buttons are still fine. Like, you can tell they've been washed, but they are okay. They have lasted. It's a really good idea to varnish them, isn't it? Make them last longer. And the last item I've chosen was this beautiful diamond painting. It is huge and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is going to be for my little boy. I'm going to get it ready for his birthday. I'm so pleased with it. It's like a stained glass effect. So I tried diamond painting for the first time this year, and I've loved it. It's very relaxing. Someone said that I should try the square beads. I've not done them yet, but yeah, I chose this one because of the picture. And look at all these beautiful colours. And whenever I get them sent, I always now look to see if they've got these sealable tops, and One Day Savings this product has. So yeah, the links will be down below. There'll be a discount code as well if you want to have a look. I don't pay for these. They're not something I could buy if I didn't get to review them, so it's really exciting I get to have a look and show you. The prices on these are much cheaper than buying them in the shops, and they're great quality. Yeah, so maybe you could treat yourself if you can afford to. But if you're living frugally and you have money set by to buy yourself something, then maybe have a look on this website. And if you don't have money set by for it, then don't buy it. Don't be naughty. Don't be easily led, eh? Right. There we go. They are my products I chose. Which one do you love the most? So you would have just seen my unboxing. I filmed that back in December, I think. And now I'm going to show you what I'm going to use these products for. So this is going to turn into my scrap ball bag. I'm hoping that it will help me with stash management and taking stock of my stash and things like that, and using up scraps. So Mopsy is currently modelling a just off the needles. I know this bit's crochet, but I finished knitting this bit here, so it is needles, just off the needles coat for her. And I need to find the buttons so I can show you what I'm going to use the buttons for. Here they are, my lovely pack of handmade with love buttons. And what I did when I was knitting this is I put in a little teeny tiny buttonhole. Can you see it? So I need to test that the button will go through there. There it is. I need to test that the button will go through there, and then this strap will go under her belly and the button will be somewhere here for her. I didn't have a pattern for this. I just crocheted a chain of pink. She's just annoyed about me touching anything at the moment. She wants to go to sleep. What you like? Yeah, I just crocheted a chain and I kept holding it up to her and seeing if it was okay. And then this is just the easiest pattern, and you need 3 colours to do it. You just do a double crochet or a single crochet, whatever your terminology is, but a double crochet in American terms, and then chain 1, miss 1 in your first chain, and then in the next one double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then on the way back in all of the chain 1 spaces you do your double crochet and then you do a chain. And as you carry the yarn, because you're using 3 yarns, it just let's get it off and I'll show you. There we go. So in the round it was just like changing colour on any normal round. So for this first bit I was in the round, and then when I did the flat piece it just does this up the side and it just kind of gently chains itself up the side, and then I would finish that just by crocheting down the side, but I'm not going to bother with hers. Yeah, so I chained and then I did this pattern and I increased on the yellow row for a bit. You can see I did 3 lots of increases. I think I did 3, and then I did an increase. I did that 3 times, and then I just kept holding it up against her, and when it was at the top of her leg, like where her little shoulder blade would be, I cast off those stitches and I picked up half the amount and then kept going, and then I tried to decrease here, but I don't know whether I did. I'm not very good at where the beginning and the end of the round is, so whether I did decrease or just make a hash of it, I'm not sure, but I did try and decrease. And when I go like this, it's shaped a bit, so maybe I managed it. But yeah, I just decreased in a bit, and then I kept holding it up against her, and then when it got to her chest bone I stopped and just did a flat piece. I just think it takes longer trying to find a pattern that would fit and all the faff and working it out. Now I've not done this buttonhole very well. I'm going to put a stitch there. I was watching the telly when I was doing it and I've mucked it up. I have to put a stitch there to make it right, but you see on top, because I did double yarn over, I didn't pick up the stitch afterwards and knit it together, so it's loose there. That's fine. That will go there, and this adorable button will go on top. How sweet is that? I just think that finishes it really nicely. I think that's gorgeous. And what I'm going to do as well is, my mum's birthday is coming up and I've made her some handmade socks. I'm going to put some thread through this, maybe yarn or embroidery thread, and I'm going to tie the package up once I've wrapped the socks with this. So it comes with a handmade with love button. I think that's so sweet. I think these buttons would be great as well if you crocheted like a strip. Put a button on one end and then on the other end you crocheted in like a hair tie, and then you could have it like a book band, couldn't you, to hold books together, or to like as a bookmark, you know, like a page marker. Yeah, these were just so cute, and they're such a good size and they're really, really smooth. They are one of my favourite things. And so this yarn was gifted to me, and what I'm going to do with it now, because I've used these little bits of yarn, you can see here, these are the colours and this is what I've left. All the needles have come with it. I'm going to ball these up and they're going to go in this bag, and then I'm going to try and use them again. So maybe not these colours together, but I want to try and see how many scrap projects I can make. I'm pleased with that. I'm not really sure what the yarn for this is. I had one ball, but this yarn band, I had one band, but this yarn was different to these two. Well, they feel different. This one feels much softer, so I don't know, but they work so well together, don't they? How beautiful. And there we go. That's how I'm going to be using my projects, and when I get work done on the diamond painting I will update you on that as well. So I hope you've enjoyed visiting, and I hope you have enjoyed having a little look at Mopsy's coat. The last one that I made for her I sold on Vinted, so it's gone to a good home, but she outgrew it. This one is much stretchier for her, so I'm pleased with that. Yeah, so that's the unboxing video, and I hope to see you again soon. If you want any of the products that I've shown you, the really sweet bag, the buttons, the diamond painting, if you're interested in any of that, the links are down below. So thank you again. Bye.